All right, my man, state your name and let them know you on Real Talk with Nick.
All right, my boy. My name is Leroy Cantley. We finna do the sports analyst thing.
And I'm on you on Real Talk with Nick, man.
Real talk with Nick.
That's what's up, man. All right, man. Let me ask you this, my brother, before we get started. Who's your favorite player on the Knicks today, man?
My favorite player on the Knicks today. I like them as a collective. I'm not gonna lie, as a collective squad, because they play together. It's a lot of key factors that just got implemented into the system. They just updated their roster a bit.
Okay.
But last season they did pretty well.
I mean, season before last.
Yeah, the season before last. Sorry, 2020.
It
was a little.
Yeah. So let's start there, man.
Yeah.
When the Knicks was the 4th seed, right?
Right.
Who do you think is the credit for that? For that success?
I think the credit goes to the organization as a whole. You know what I'm saying? You don't get nowhere without moving forward as a whole. It's a lot of players on the team. They all got to work together. There's some that's a dynamic scorer. There's some that's a dynamic passer. So some, you know what I'm saying, breaking down the fundamentals of the game, putting a little bit of flashiness into it.
Okay, so individually, right? I'm gonna start with Obi.
Obi Toppin.
What you like about Obi's game?
Obi Toppin is a real flashy player, like a highlight reel. That's what he is. He's a walking highlight reel. When you throw the ball up, what you expect from him is some crazy dunk, him finna come over the top doing a windmill, you know what I'm saying? It's 360 dunks, all type of different things. He's a real slasher in my opinion, and he's real good at what he do.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I often ask the people I interview whether or not they agree that he's only good for fast breaks. A lot of his critics say he's only good for fast breaks, like he's a runner.
Well, that's depending on somebody else's opinion who you listening to. You know what I'm saying? They see the game one way, we see the game another way. When I see him in the game, I see him going to the rim. He getting what he want out there because he put the effort in and the grind to get to that point where he could take it to that level. You feel me?
Okay.
That's how I see it. So, what you just talking about a fast break is multiple times throughout the game where he's scoring. His opportunities may come off those fast breaks, but he thrives in those moments. You feel me? That's his moments to shine.
Okay, I like that. Now, it was one of these 2 games, I believe it was with Detroit. He's in the second unit. He scored 24 points.
Are you talking about this preseason opener that just came out?
He's a beast with that. 24 points, man.
That's a preseason. It's a newer squad, updated from what we were talking about, because you was talking about the 4th seed when they was going to the playoffs and stuff.
Correct.
Yeah. So I wouldn't implement that yet because the season is just barely starting. You want to see it going consistent. You want to see the persistent effort put in, time, work. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
That grit and grind to get to know that you're still operating at that level. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So.
I'm sorry.
I lost my train of thought off of that.
You were saying about Obi operating.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not. I don't remember what I was going to carry on to.
Okay, no problem, man. But basically, you were saying that it's too early to judge Obi Toppin's game because the season just started. But is it safe to say? Do you think he's going to elevate each year? Do you think he's going to get better, man? As a player,
I've yet to see a player really this. I've yet to really see a player regress. I'm yet to see a player regress. So I'm pretty sure the progression of the player is gonna be at a high level.
At a high level.
I expect him to keep evolving. Whether it takes a longer time for him, that might be the case, or it might be a quick transition because he's working on other things rapidly.
Right.
No telling.
Okay. And moving right along, man, when we speak of the coach, Tom Thibodeau, are you high on him as a coach?
Tom Thibodeau is a legend. He's been around in the league for a very long time. When he's been a part of associations, he's always been a key factor, a key eyes on sight, meaning that he has a lot of spotlight because he's shown that he can make a team win. He's shown that he could coach a team to win. He's shown that his program works. You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing that you could say that backtracks on him. Maybe his record is bad, but that doesn't take from him being a great coach. There's a lot of great coaches in the league. I'm not gonna sit here and name all of them, but like we all recognize it if you really recognize game and you're trying to go to the league.
Okay. And what do you say to the critics who say that Tom Thibodeau needs to improve with his rotation?
What do I say to them? I don't take shots at them. If that's how they feel about him, that's how they feel. We'll see how the season plays out and how great he runs the organization. Because I know he's going to do a great job. If he doesn't do a great job, there's always next year.
Right. But this is his third year. He had one successful year when we went fourth seed, and you know he had one successful year, right, when he went to the fourth seed. When he went to the fourth seed, and then the following year didn't go good. So you say give him a chance, man.
Well, I have to see more footage on that. I'm not gonna lie. It would be wrong for me to talk about the footage that I have not personally looked into and studied. You know what I'm saying? To see what was going wrong and what I think could be dealt with better.
Okay, fair enough, man. And man, you quickly, man. When I mention his name, what comes to mind, man?
Tom Thibodeau?
No, a man you quickly.
Emmanuel Quickly. Emmanuel Quickly is a nice upcoming guard. I think with the right eating habits, training, and skill, yeah, with the right training and skills, he's gonna be a real star level. Because there's how I see it, there's stars, there's superstars, and there's all stars, and then there's not I would say above average players. You have to be at least an above average player to be in the NBA at all. He's in that star. He's coming out of that above average to that star level. So when they move him into the rotation fully, nice man.
It's gonna be a problem.
It's gonna be a real problem.
Does he
for
remind
the other team?
Does he remind you of another player in the league?
I wouldn't say that. I think he's creating a name for himself.
Wow. Okay. I like that, man. And no other than my man RJ Barrett, man.
RJ Barrett, a left-handed, nice cross to the left, you know what I'm saying? He gets to the hole. I like him. He got a shot too. Real control of pace in the game. He's able to switch like this and that. You know what I'm saying? He can adapt. He's built for the grind.
So you can see him making moves with his right hand.
I could see him. Yeah. Anybody that's at an elite level has played enough to know to be able to with his right hand.
Yeah,
I don't think he'll ever be as great as he is with his left.
Oh, you have to retract that. You have to think, right? So you say
I don't want to put out false information. That's
no. It's your opinion, man. Listen, it's your opinion. It's your opinion. Although you got people in the comments that gonna agree or disagree.
All right.
But for the most part, you're saying that RJ Barrett is either left dominant or you can see him showing splashes with his right side as well. I mean, he's even one.
I'm not there when he's training. You know what I mean? Like,
what do you see, brother? When you're watching the game, what do you see? Do you see him making plays on his right side?
Do I see him making plays on his right side? I think once you can guard him going left, then you make him go right. So when you make him go right, then you're gonna have to learn how to go right.
Okay.
That's all it really is. Because if it ain't broke, why would I fix it? I'm going left. Okay, you can't stop me going left.
All right.
That's it.
All right. And when we talk about Jalen Brunson, man, the new point guard on the Knicks, man.
He's another left-handed guard. He was playing behind Luka. I think that that role that he was playing, it was kind of out of his game. He comes from a real basketball family, so he got insight on the game that the above average person might not know, because he's just coming into that. You know what I'm saying? He's been doing this a very, very long time.
Okay, so you
can see that when he plays, he scores buckets with ease. Well, makes it look easy. I mean, it's not easy, but he makes it look real easy. He's able to change pace. I would say he's a real star, a real rising superstar.
You think so?
I know so.
Oh, you know so.
I know so.
So when you follow him when he was playing behind Luka, right?
Right.
You don't think he was getting the shine? You think that he was
Oh, he's that's what I'm saying. He was entering this he was entering the stage already. You know what I'm saying? He's only a couple years in the league. You know what I mean? So when you coming up, you start off as 6 man. You start off as, you know what I'm saying, playing behind the best guard. But because if you coming from a winning organization like Dallas is, you know what I'm saying, you're not gonna just jump straight in. But that don't mean that you don't got game. That's why him moving to another place probably flourished his role, because now he gets to implement that into his system.
Do you think
Because he's the first ball handler to touch that comes down the court touching it. So he makes the first decisions.
right? So do you think he's ready? Can he handle the pressure? Not
He didn't
everybody.
show you? Did you not watch the playoffs this last year?
Okay, that's what I want to hear. Talk to me, brother.
Like, his game speaks. Those actions that he's doing on the court speaks louder than what's words.
Okay, and what do you say to those who say that he's too small of a guard to be dominant, man?
Show me you can guard him.
I like that. I like that. Show me that you can guard him.
For real.
So you think he'll be able to handle guards like Drew Holiday and
Handle guards like Drew Holiday.
Marcus Smart and so forth?
It depends. Yes, he scores. He scores. He
Okay.
scores. Yep.
Okay. And now that we got an official point guard, right, with the Knicks, we speak of Jalen Brunson. Do you think that's going to open the floor for other players, man?
He's going to allow it to be. He's going to allow it as far as the system that he's in is able to take it, which coach is implementing into them. What he sees when they're late games and changing up. You know what I'm saying? Adding new things on so the game is not predictable. Yeah.
Okay. And Julius Randle, man. I got to mention Julius Randle, man. The fans was getting on him because his attitude and so forth. So I'm asking you, brother.
I could see that. I'm not one to pay attention to how people act off the court or while they're on the court though. I see that he's always out there and he always wants to win the game. He might not go about it the way that everybody wants it to be seen.
Okay.
But I guess it's just the way that you have to respond with him. He's not under. If it's that serious, because it's really the fans that's talking about that. You know what I mean? It's not on the court. Not that I've heard from any players. Nobody speaks out on another player unless.
Well, he gave thumbs down to the fans that was booing him.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
once again, a lot of players, can't handle the pressure. Like when Randall had a successful season, it was during the bubble when it was the 4th seed. During the pandemic.
I don't want to put it down to one specific moment, like that. That's one specific moment when he did the thumbs down, and I didn't even see it live. You get me? So I can't really speak for that. But with his game, he's obviously had a couple of challenges in his career, because he's already been moved a couple times to different teams, and he hasn't been in the league as a superstar name for a long time. You know what I mean? He was starting to flourish in that 2020-2021 season. I think that was his highest scoring season, if I'm not
Yeah, I think he had like 25 points.
Yeah. So yeah, then he started to that's what flourished him. But did it show up when he got to the time with playoffs? Did it start to show the reason why it wouldn't work? That's what the real question should be, if you ask me.
Okay, and that's what people saying, man. He didn't show up for the playoffs. Some say, critiquing his game like he was playing like a point guard, turning the rock over, Some whose team Randall say he had to do that because we didn't have a official point guard like Jalen Brunson at the time. So he had, to play out his position. You agree with that, or do you think it was just a bad habit coming from Julius Randle? Because he's a power forward. And some say he was playing out of position. I
see that. I personally, the way that I play the game, I would say the same thing. I'm not gonna lie, I don't want to specifically point Julius Randle out for that though.
Why not?
Because that's not something that has to do with me. Like, that's within him. If he's gonna take over the game, but he sees what it's gonna lead to, then he's creating his own destruction. I think that would be another reason why they would move him. That's why I said he had problems in the past. They moved him before.
Okay, and what you think his problem was in the past?
I don't think it was a problem. It's something within the organization. They moved him. I didn't move him.
Brother, I know you ain't move him. we ain't gonna complicate it, man. This is about
I'm
your.
not complicated.
No. I'm
That's
just trying to.
as far as I can go with it.
I'm trying to say
can't
your
go any
opinion.
deeper.
Like you gave me your opinion about Emmanuel Quickly. You told me that you like Emmanuel Quickly. You think he's going to be above average as a player, or as a rising star. You gave me your opinion about Jalen Brunson. You said his footwork, he makes shots look easy. That seems difficult to others.
Right.
So it's no right or wrong answer here when I throw these questions at you, based on what I'm saying, man. So I'm just asking you, Rye, when it comes to Julius Randle's game, if you had to critique it, right? Critique his game. What would you say he needs to do better? Because once again, his critics were saying
His face-up game. His face-up game. That's it.
Yeah.
Yep. This is face-up game.
Okay. All right. This is face-up game. Do you think he need to play more in the post?
I think he needs to limit his turnovers.
There we go. That's all I'm saying, brother. There's no right or wrong with this, man. It's your opinion, how you see the game coming out your eyes.
I just think he needs to lower his turnovers. He needs to work on his face. I'm not saying that his skill level at the face-up game is bad. I think his tendency needs to be more of going to that.
Okay. And Money Mitch, man. Mitchell Robinson.
Ooh,
yeah.
That's one player I really do like. He's one of those. Throw it up, I'll go get it. Yeah.
So you like Mitch?
On the offense, you throwing a lob or you looking for somebody. He's a big target. He's okay with giving the ball up. He don't like to force plays or nothing like that. And he knows his role. That's for the offensive part. The defensive part, always intact, always on the ball. Where's it going to? I'm finna block it. I'm finna get the rebound, communication. You know what I'm saying? I'm out. Who we looking for? Outlet passes. That's what you're looking for out there. That's exactly what you get with him.
Okay.
Runs the floor like a track star at his size too.
You think so?
Yep.
All right. What do you say to those who say that he need to stay healthy?
Stay healthy.
Like, some say at one point he was injury prone.
Okay, so maybe he should look into investing in equipment for a certain size or like maybe for his legs to keep it. But if he's working his rehab and he's doing it the right way, I think he'll be able to recover.
Okay, I like that.
But I don't think it's a recovery thing right now because he's not injured.
Right. I mean, as of right now, he's doing good.
Yep.
He's doing good, man. Listen, my man, I want to thank you for your time, man, coming on Real Talk with Knick, man.
Appreciate
all right?
Once again, Leroy Canley. Oh.
All right, and that's what it is. Peace.